Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with another trailer reaction. This one, trailer number 2, coming to America. It dropped this morning. There's a snowstorm where I am, so I'm home from work and I get to jump right into it. It's like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning. We're going to see what it's all about. We saw trailer number 1. If you guys didn't see the reaction, Coming to America, one of my favorite movies of the 80s. It is one I've watched hundreds of times. When it comes to Eddie Murphy, the movie I've probably only seen more is Beverly Hills Cop Part 2. I've watched all the Beverly Hills Cop movies a million times too. I love Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy is the man, is up there with one of my favorite actors of the 80s. I mean, you also got like Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd and all these other dudes, but Eddie Murphy stands out in my mind, and the dude is still doing stuff now. I mean, so are Bill Murray and other guys like that, but I feel like Eddie Murphy is always like doing projects where he's like the main focus. Bill Murray and these other guys do like co-starring roles or like cameos or things like that. I feel like Eddie Murphy is always the main star, the focus of everything, and Dolomite showed that. This is him. Arsenio Hall should be his right-hand man, but let's see what happens. Last time, the thing that stood out in my mind was the barbershop scene got redone, but all the guys in the barbershop who were probably in their 70s or 80s back then, who obviously are Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall, but makeup wise look like they're in their 70s and 80s. They all looked exactly the same. And now Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall are approaching the age these guys were 30 plus years ago. I'm loving it. We're jumping in. If you guys want to see more of what I do, Patreon link at the end, full unedited reactions of all the shows I do on the channel and stuff. If not, here we go. Trailer number 2, Coming to America. Here we go. James Brown, after 30 years. Hey!
What you doing back here? Mufasa!
Mufasa. They all look so
just
good.
Discovered that I may have a son here in this land.
How much child support is she getting from?
The king pays no child support.
No child support for 30 years and you came back? You was a dummy!
He owes a lot of money.
Hello, I am Hakim Jaffer, king of Zamunda. You are the heir to the throne. Yes, my father.
He's supposed to be like the prince of Wakanda.
Wakanda is a fictional place.
Leslie Jones.
Zamunda is a very real nation.
I don't need no handout. Wait a minute. All right, I'm gonna pay.
Gold.
Okay,
I'm getting paid. Gold bars and money.
King Akim's son from America.
And my mom's.
And his mom.
He's back. I love that he's back. He looks the same. His hair.
I'm sorry I slept with your man.
This happened before we even met.
It's not like you're the first man I've ever been with.
What did you just say about the other men?
Coming to America, now it's coming to me.
I always thought that Mika was going to be queen.
A woman isn't allowed to rule Zamunda. It's the law.
Did it ever occur to you that Mika wanted to be your heir?
Would you dare banish me from my own bedroom?
How you doing, King?
I'm getting it from everywhere.
That dude is still alive. Good for him, man. He's got to be like
You must
89
be
years
strong.
old.
And General Izzy would love nothing more than to take over Zamunda.
Izzy.
Raise it higher.
That was the colonel from part 1. The daughter he was supposed to marry.
I'm a king, I'm a
Put your hands together.
I like that.
give me all
It's a party over here!
I must admit, your style is foreign to my kingdom, but is impressive.
That's
I
right.
love
Let me hear you say, hey, ho.
Tracy
Hey, ho.
Morgan.
No, don't do that. That's his mother.
Oh, don't you say that.
No, not to his mother.
Tracy Morgan is one of my favorites, man.
Almost ready to become a prince.
Almost. It is time.
Ceremonial circumcision.
Bring forward the royal machete. Machete?
They're gonna sharpen your tool, nephew.
coming to America, now it's coming to me.
About a month. About 1 month. Guys, we're getting in about a month. I love everything about this. They explained a lot more with the movie. Izzy was on the signs. That's who Wesley Snipes is. I was trying to figure out, how does Wesley Snipes come into this? Maybe it's just some crazy guy that wants to take over Zamunda or something like that. It makes perfect sense now. Izzy is the son or some relation to the colonel from, it was either a colonel, I believe he was a colonel. That was the guy who Eddie Murphy was supposed to marry the daughter of. The one that was doing the crazy dance. I'm pretty sure she was in this trailer doing another crazy dance where she was like yelling and yapping and basically saying, I'll do whatever you want. But Izzy is the guy who is basically wants revenge, I guess. It makes perfect sense. His son is probably like, you were supposed to marry my sister. They're roughly the same age. Wesley Snipes and Eddie Murphy are roughly the same age, enough so where they look similar to buy that that's probably the girl's brother. He probably wants revenge because they never got to rule Zamunda. It should have been his sister, I'm assuming, who married Eddie Murphy and became queen or becomes queen. So now it all makes sense. And now he goes back. And I was also wondering that was the other big thing on my mind. It's saying that he has a kid, but he's back in Zamunda. Why would he be back in Zamunda and have a kid there unless he had a kid with the McDowell's girl or with somebody else? And it's saying in this trailer that he had a kid with Leslie Jones, and now I guess he is married to the wife in Zamunda, obviously. So he married the McDowell's girl and he's in Zamunda with her. I was going to say, like, how could he have a kid back in America if he didn't marry the girl? And we saw the wedding at the end of part 1. So he did marry the McDowell's girl. The McDowell's guy is still alive. I think his name is Cleo or something like that in real life. But I cannot believe that dude is still alive. That's crazy. I mean, I'm not trying to sound like mean or anything, but the dude's got to be like 90 years old. James Earl Jones too. James Earl Jones and that dude got to be 80 to 90 years old, give or take, but they're up there. And I love that they came back. Even the little background characters, like the guy that makes the announcements, same dude, looks identical, except his hair is a little whiter, a little grayer. But so many people are coming back. The barbershop guys, I said already in trailer 1, great stuff. But it's just awesome. I just love that they're doing this. This is when you make a sequel to an old movie that's done right. At least that's what it feels like. I haven't seen it yet, but it seems like everyone involved wants to make this right. Bill and Ted 3, I thought, did well too. That was well done because Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter had their hands in it. Bill and Ted themselves had their hands in it. So I feel like when you are passionate and you watch things done the way you want them to be done, things work. And this looks like it works. And I'm really excited. We got about a month included on Prime. I have Prime. I'll probably react to this and edit it up. You guys let me know what you think. I loved it. And they explained a lot. So if you guys want to see more of what I do, full on edited reactions of all the shows I do, trailers, stuff like that, check it out. Patreon link in front of me. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.